Welcome to my presentation. I would like to introduce to you my business idea, and I promise by the end of the presentation, you'll definitely invest into it. My business idea will be something that will influence and change the game forever. Majestic's main aim is to reach to the very top. Majestic will provide the highest quality beverages and foods in the UK, from alcohol to tea, meat to salad, and cakes to milkshakes. And I promise you, it will become the best restaurant in the UK. Let's talk about the factors. People who are looking for employment will be the first factor, and mainly the people who are local. Reason being that local people will help bring a great deal by decreasing the recruitment costs, as our business won't have to pay relocation costs and use that money to build our business. The location is another factor, and I think it's the perfect place for the restaurant to be set, as the town centre will hold thousands of people every single day, which gives us a chance to have newer customers every single day. National factors are things that are affecting the whole nation, which involves political issues, level of employment, and etc. Political issues plays a big part of our business plays a big part to businesses around the world. But right now in the UK, the new Brexit law is seriously affecting my business idea badly, as it will make it harder for foreigners to live in our country, and I wanted to employ some foreigners to show how ethical and diverse my business is. Another national factor would be tax rates and VAT costs. This is a big cost for our profits, as it's money that's being taken out of our pockets, which isn't a small amount. It's a big cost and can help us fund to build our business. VAT will affect the profits within the products like meat, drinks, and desserts, etc. If VAT rises, that means I'll have to raise the prices for products to gain profit, but this will put off the customers from buying it, so it could harm my revenue and business reputation for being greedy. Let's talk about the current trends within the business. The trends I'd say look into is technology and ethical trends. But before I talk about them, I will be comparing it to a different business, which is Nando's. Reason being because it has the most impact on my business. Technology trends will affect my business throughout the years going on. My business idea will use the similar way to run the business. For example, one of the source revenue is delivery, which is heavily involved technology. Nando's uses multiple online apps, Uber Eats, Just Eat, and even its own website for customers to order. The trend is something that's been popular for years now, and it's only getting stronger. My business will have the same idea, but it will only use direct calls. This impacts my idea, and Nando's the same way, as the positive side is another source of income, which can create plenty of more sales and new customers. Ethnical trends is another trend that's growing, as the country having more people around the world. This has a major impact on business. Firstly, being cultures of different people, this plays a major part on my business, as what they see on my menu might not satisfy them, so it will make it harder to attract people attention. Adequate pay will also affect my business massively, as my business will have staff who are mostly around the world. Me giving them minimal wage will frustrate them and make them work less hard. Environmental trends. The only environmental trend that I can think of is how petrol is rising. Petrol's rising dramatically from the past decade. This affects my business idea technology use, as if I were hiring delivery drivers, they would desperately ask for a higher wage, as they're paying for petrol, which will make it more hard for the business to break even with higher expenditure. Another environment trend would be where the business is based. Majestic and the other business have the most beneficial area for the business to be based, which is town centre. It is a great opportunity because thousands of people come every day, so it's a great opportunity to meet new customers. Social trends. Social trends is another trend. One of the social trends that can affect businesses is personal preferences. This affects Nando's drastically because they will provide chicken mainly, and some customers might not want chicken, they might want beef or pork instead, but Majestic on the other hand will benefit from this as they will provide a wide range of food on the menu, which will hopefully suit everybody's needs. Let's move on to the current risk opportunities within the business world. First one being strategic. As being strategic will help my business prevail, and as competition, the business needs to be strategic to find a way to destroy every other business around it. Health and safety is another risk, as my staff not following this could affect my business financially. For example, if one of the staff cleaned the floors with a mop and forgot to place a wet floor sign, a customer could easily walk past, slip and break their spine. This could give them an easy opportunity to gain compensation by creating a lawsuit and sue Majestic as a whole, which will damage the reputation and the great image of Majestic. This is a cash flow sheet that I created, and I think with this sheet, with this cash flow that I predicted, it would lead to big things for Majestic, and look and how financially powerful it will become. That's it for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully my business idea has impacted you positively. Any questions?